Hey everyone, first things first, I spent the weekend going in to our grade book and just tallying up if you were missing any levels or quests. And then I used the grades explained tab on the left to mark what your maximum grade can be for the course right now. I'm going to publish that this morning, and I'll just be really efficient and blunt with my language right now. I think it might freak a handful of us out, but I've been wrestling with how to handle that, and I just thought, you know what, it's Monday, let's just get it over with. Let's get the facts out there and give you guys a chance to go in and access those reboots as soon as you can to change your situation however much you're able to, based on the syllabus and that grades explained tab. So I really want you to prioritize that early. The reason why I do it right now is that you've had all quarter just to be looking and monitoring, and really, like, last minute is this week. It's not next week. And so I want to just, like I said, rip off that Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid for both you guys and for me. It'd be totally fine if I just had, like, if it was just you and me and we were just working together on your learning. But the thing that makes grading really overwhelming at the end of the quarter is just how many students I have. So that said, I apologize that it's not more of like a personal email, but I started drafting all of those and I genuinely don't have the time for it. So I thought I'll give you guys a chance to set things in order. And then for those of you who do need that more personal follow-up, we have time to do that throughout the week. So check that out when you get a chance and start doing some reboots. You don't have to ask. You're still able to reboot levels 6 through 9 and quests 2 through 3. So if you don't have a green dot, you want to do that. That's going to improve your outcome in this course. And just a real quick note on that while we're here. I really am trying to be as accommodating as possible to you guys, and my greatest barriers are just time and the amount of students I have. So keep that in mind when you're reaching out to me. But one thing I did do was I shifted the reboot deadline for that big chunk of pieces to Thursday instead of Tuesday. I thought that would be helpful to you, and keep in contact and let me know how else I might be able to encourage you. So what's going on this week? How are we finishing up? Tuesday, we're gonna write our replies for quest 4, and that wraps up that quest. For a lot of you, that's what you need to really lock in success for the quarter. Do Thursday, like I said, any reboots for levels 6 through 9 and quests 2 through 3. Also, share your original post for level 10, which is your own adventure. I hope you guys have some fun with that. It's really a chance for you to decide what is the final learning experience you want to have under this umbrella of literature for children. By Sunday, reply to each other for level 10. And really, that is the big finale with levels and quests. Reboots for quest 4, I'm going to try to check that out. Let's see when they're due. They're due Thursday. Nope, they're due Tuesday. So I'll try to grade those in the middle of the week. That way if you need to reboot those, you have until Sunday. And then do anytime. We have a course eval that you guys can fill out, a survey. That really helps me to keep improving the course experience for future learners. You'll have next week to do that as well, so don't worry, I'm not closing it anytime soon. But those are some things to think about. And we wish you a happy last week of classes. I hope that it goes really well for you guys, not just for Lit for Children, but everything else you're up to. Take care. Talk to you soon.